Hello, this is Sarah Braasch. Welcome back to my channel. So I want to do a video where I am basically making an appeal to Yale President Peter Salovey, and I am beseeching him to please save my life. Save my life. You put my life in grave danger. I've been in hiding for the most part for the past over 2 years. I've been intermittently suicidal for the most part for the past over 2 years. And you did this. You did this. I am still being egregiously defamed in the fake news press as a genocidal villain who literally lynches black students at Yale via the Yale campus police. I am still being egregiously defamed by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Michael Harriot of The Root in the LA Times and the Washington Post and the New York Times. And you did this. This is your fault. This is your fault. It's your fault because you refuse to tell the truth about the living or napping while black hate crime hoax at Yale and save my life and save my lifelong human and civil rights and anti-racism, academic and legal careers. And I am asking you now to do the right thing finally and make a public statement exonerating me and apologizing to me. And I also think you should be submitting your resignation for what you did to me. Your gross violations of my federal civil rights. You knew the entire time that I was entirely innocent. You knew this. You knew this. And in July 2018, Yale General Counsel admitted to my then attorney that there was absolutely no reason to think that I had ever acted out of racial animus or bias in any way, shape, or form. You knew I was entirely innocent. They also dropped the racial harassment component of the harassment charges against me in July 2018, a fact which they later denied. And then in August 2018, you made your disgusting and reprehensible public statement about me, condemning me as guilty of racial harassment before my hearing, my disciplinary hearing, effectively precluding any possibility of my receiving due process. You knew I was suicidal. You knew I was in hiding. You knew I was being deluged by death threats and threats of violence. You knew that you were very likely driving me to suicide or inciting my murder. You knew you were destroying my lifelong human and civil rights, academic and legal careers. And then later, after all charges were withdrawn because they were completely asinine and ludicrous, I was banned from Yale's campus and banned from teaching at Yale with no due process whatsoever by Yale Graduate School Dean Lynn Cooley. And then after that, you produced your farce of a Title VI review report, which is so blatantly obvious an attempt to protect yourselves from legal liability and to destroy me and to vilify me. I don't know how you sleep at night. I don't know how you sleep at night. I don't know. And now what is happening following George Floyd's murder, the black students at Yale for disarmament and many others are calling for the Yale campus police to be disarmed or defunded or disbanded entirely. Now, I know you know, that Yale campus police chief Ronnell Higgins perjured himself in front of the Connecticut Freedom of Information Commission in November 2019. And his position was basically that, yeah, absolutely, the Yale campus police would totally shoot and kill black students at Yale, and you know that that's what his position was. So if you guys are going to want to keep your Yale campus police, guess what? You're going to have to finally tell the truth about the living or napping while black hate crime hoax at Yale and save my life. Save my life. Yale's motto is light and truth. Yale's motto is light and truth. I want everyone to know that. So why don't you stand up and manifest those ideals in yourself, in your behavior, in your conduct towards me, and finally tell the truth about what you did to me. And finally tell the truth about your complicity in the living or napping while black hate crime hoax at Yale. Shame on you. Shame on you. I don't know how you can do this. I don't know how you can just sit back and watch one of your own students die. Literally. Literally. And I know that you led the global vilification and defamation campaign against me. I know that you were orchestrating the media response to the living or napping while black hate crime hoax at Yale. I know that you corralled the moral outrage industry to try to get them all to drive me to suicide and to get me killed and to incite my murder. I know that you did that. I know that you did that. And I know that you're still doing that. I know that you're still doing that. Okay. Anyway, if you are a human being, if you have an iota of humanity or integrity left in your soul, then do the right thing finally and tell the truth. Make a public statement exonerating me and apologizing to me so that I can get some semblance of my life and career back, so that I can come out of hiding. Okay, I'm going to have my PayPal, me, and GoFundMe links below. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for all of your support and kind words. You're saving my life and career. Please support me so that I can sue Yale, so that I can sue Yale for defamation and also for their gross violations of my federal civil rights, and so that we can restore civil liberties, including free speech and due process at Yale and on campuses across the U.S. and everywhere. All right, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later.